have number 18 ranked Paco Morales. There's Paco, and Paco is playing James Chhun. That's not James Chhun. That's a different one. That's not James Chhun. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's good.
He's not here yet, but you can click the link above and see him play later.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
That's what I'm saying.
There he is. See, you should have waited like 45 more
Yo,
seconds.
see, he got a hat backward. I got a hat backward.
Yeah, you guys are like the same person.
There, bud. How we doing, Ryan? Huh? Oh, yeah. Dude, I came up here at 6 man.
Yeah.
usual. You know that. Because I'm so fucking annoyed with her. It's like I'm finally done. You understand the rules for 10 Bob? Three ball foul, 10 in pocket, so if it goes somewhere else. Yep. 10 ball has to get called at all times. 3 foul rules, jumps allowed, all ball fouls. So if you move a ball at any point in time, all you're trying to do is get fouled. Good? Is that what you came for?
That's all. It's hard to focus, you know, with all many things. flown down for free.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a post.
That's good for him. Jake Jackson got flown down to New York City for free. Cool. I don't know. I need to play Rax.
I don't want to play the touch card.
I believe in Rax.
Well, so here's the deal.
I think I saw a post. Because he never really played all the games. Oh, of course. So,
Bro, that was great.
I would say I mean, on a good day, supplement, you know? Not enough. That's the aftermath, you know? Side effect. The side effect kicks in. All that muscle supplement. Usually they have like a bracket higher than 660. Usually they have like 700, but the 700 one never gets filled. I offer you, remember before? Yeah, I told him, I think, you should play in it. I'll go ahead and play in it. Huh? Brunswick? Yeah. Yeah, but I think their little pocket is like slightly tighter than the regular Brunswick. So it's not like the actual Brunswick table. No. Either because they punch it.
Yeah. Yo, Paco. James. Feel free to lag for break.
Yeah. One day, I always look good when
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into Billiard Breakdown today. Today we have number 18 ranked Paco Morales taking on James Chhun, the challenger. James Chhun is not on the top 20 players list, and he's looking to win his spot on the top 20 players list for Rochester, New York. This is going to be a race to 9 and 10 ball pool. Commentary by myself, Michael Lynn. We do also have a Friday night tournament tonight that's going to be starting shortly. Ron Costanzio and Sean Zhang in the house playing in the Friday night tournament. We do have just some dude in the live chat says, hi everyone, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. We got Patsy in the live chat too. Says, anyone want some action? I got my teammate. Thanks for tuning in, Patsy. And we got James Chhun here to start off with the break. All right, James starts off with the miss on the 2-ball. Patsy guessing no early 10. I'm actually not sure. I feel like early 10 would benefit Paco more. So it would be in his interest maybe to allow it. Patsy says that's just normally how Paco plays. James Chhun here, he has the option to shoot this shot or pass it back. Looks like he's going to shoot it. Long cut on the 3. Questionable leave here for James. We do have a live poll in the live chat for our viewers to vote on who you think is going to win. Choose between Taco Paco and Jackie Chhun. Paco with ball in hand.
That's a tight bet.
Position on the 6, actually a little bit tricky here. Paco's looking at where he wants that cue ball angled to be, but it's not easy. Don't want to get too sharp on the 6. Might be difficult to hold on for the 7. That's an excellent shot there by Paco. Well done. Does leave himself enough angle to come back up towards the center of the table for the 8. Gets weird. And he misses it. James Chhun back at the table. He's got a chance to take the early lead. Patsy says Paco looks almost like Shane Van Boening shooting from the top-down view. Are you talking about the head? What are you talking about here? Awkward position here for James. Let's see what he does. Patsy is talking about Paco's bald head. Tough shot here for James, and he sinks it center pocket. Really well done. Great shot by James. He's able to make it 1-0. Race to 9 in 10-ball pool. Great shot. This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments and trick shots that shouldn't work but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You, and you.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown. James Chhun to break.
Call the one on the side. you make the ball in the wrong pocket, you can decide. The other player can decide if you keep shooting or not.
Oh,
I thought it was blocked. I saw that 5 ball. I was like, yeah.
Paco just explaining that if you accidentally make a ball, your opponent coming in can choose to shoot the shot or pass it back. Patsy says Paco's going to give away at least 3 more racks this set. 3 more, so he's going to give away 4 racks. Interesting. That 8 ball is pretty awkward. Paco may just try to let James get to that 8 ball first and deal with it himself. We'll see. James misses this 5 ball pretty nicely. Paco tries to thin that 5 ball, leave the cue ball behind the 10. Almost gets it. James does have the 5 into the side. What do you do about the 8 if you roll up good on the 6? You could draw towards the right of the table, play safe behind the 9. This is pretty straight on though. If you draw back, you don't want to get behind the 9 yourself. Tries to cheat the pocket, misses the shot as a result. Great attempt there by Paco. Almost bumps the 8 ball out. Likely to see some sort of safety behind the 9 come out here. Is it good enough? Not really. 67% of our viewers believe Taco Paco is going to take the win. 33% believe in James Chhun. All right, Paco's got a shot on the 8. If he makes that, holds position for the 9, should be okay. You might end up with quite some distance between that cue ball and the 9, though. Big miss there, and James Chhun with another chance at the table. Bank into the side pocket. Hope for the best on the 9. Could make short side position here. And tomorrow we do have a big match. For anyone that's curious, we have Shane Winters versus Ron Cosanzio tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that one. It's going to be freaking awesome. Good leave here for James. Patsy says tomorrow's 1 pocket. We're going to start off with 10 ball, and then we're going to do 1 pocket.
Big fucking Mike.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, I need you tomorrow.
Nope, busy.
Bro,
You already know I'm busy.
what time are you busy from? 9?
All night.
No, what time?
All night. Why? My backseat.
What time are you busy
Why?
from, actually?
Probably 6.
Really?
We're going to dinner before a comedy show, yeah.
Bro, what's this double date shit, man?
Like, shit, it's the only way you can get bitches. Why, who's Shane Winters playing?
Ronnie?
For how much?
Not that much?
So Ryan's just gonna try way harder than he should.
Haha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm busy.
Alright.
What time are they doing it?
Probably start at 6.
Race at 15.
In 10 ball, and then probably race to 3 in 1 pocket.
For 100 each.
I don't know yet.
Okay. Why, what are you doing?
Yo, are you coming into the ball tonight?
Doubtful.
Yo, can you pick up something from Wegmans for me? Big favor.
I'm not gonna be home for a while. What do you need?
Burger meat, ground beef.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be home for like an hour and a half, maybe. No, I'm sorry right now.
Why?
Helping a friend move.
Man, a lot of people are moving around these days.
Housing market, you know, shit's going south for people, or shit's going up for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. He's looking for you.
But why can't Paul do commentary?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. He's just not as fun. Nice kick shot there by James Chhun.
Oh, you're doing commentary
And
right now?
he kicks it into the corner pocket as a follow-up.
No, you're doing commentary right now.
It is what it is.
So you're telling me I just blasted Rodney on fucking stream? Nice. Fuck me.
All right, Taco Paco's got ball in hand.
What's the score?
1-1.
Is Justin doing commentary?
No.
Tell me you might.
Yeah, because I was thinking about going to the casino with Shane Winters today.
We're in Del Lago?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It does, actually. Just watching him, like, $20,000,
Or we should have
$30,000
to
swings
win-
up
or win
and down.
shit ton of money. It's probably a blast, honestly. That's the best way to go to the casino.
Is with a high
You watch
roller?
someone else get- Yeah, you watch them gamble, you know? Except for you kind of feel like shit when they lose, because then you're like,
Then you gotta fucking console them.
yeah.
Dude,
Do you know who Nick Yost is?
Nick, what?
Nick Yost?
No.
Alright. Like, what are we doing fucking 55 for? Oh, there's a trooper.
Who you with?
I'm alone right now.
That's cool.
Yep. 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 Yo, poor Justin, bro.
Yo, twice is crazy.
I mean, when it rains, it fucking pours, I guess.
You know what's crazy is the night before, Justin told me, well, that should be it for a while. Bad shit happens to me in threes, and this is the third thing, so I'm good for a while. Next day, freaking whole door is
Yeah.
crushed.
Fucking smashed it.
I'm like, you sure? I texted him, I was like, you sure things don't happen in fives? Like, bro.
It's brutal, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got a rental.
It's a nice shot by Paco. What do you think about that shot, Rick?
That shot, it was decent. Little Z shot, not bad.
It was a good
Right
shot.
super house.
Patsy in the live chat says Nick is a degenerate and he wins like 30 grand on slots. Is it a degenerate though if you lose?
Yo, am I that loud on stream? What the fuck?
Why?
Bruh, like, you know. Fuck, how do I get around this?
Is Nick a degenerate gambler, Rick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool kid, though, you know what I mean?
But does he win normally?
He does win a lot.
So is it a
I've seen
degenerate?
him lose a lot, too.
Does he win more than he lose, or
I
vice
have no
versa?
idea. I haven't gambled that much, but I'm sure he's lost more than he wins.
Okay. Paco Morales is able to make it 2-1. Well done. Race to 9. You know Sean Zhang and Raka Sanzia are playing in this Friday night tournament?
Sean Zhang and Ron Costanza. Oh,
I should've- I should've-
I'm glad I'm fucking moving and sick.
I should have brought in Shane Winters to play in it.
What's he get, one life?
I think 2. Bar box. You think 1 life is fair for Shane? Maybe 2 lives is
Probably.
too much.
Yeah, probably. Because he could buy back, too.
Okay.
So he can't lose after a certain point.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. That's how Ronnie loses. He just gets ran out on.
Yeah. Patsy says 100% Shane Winters gets 1 life if he plays in this.
When do you work tomorrow?
What day is it tomorrow? Oh, dude, I gotta work all day tomorrow?
Close?
Then it's my choice to give it back to you.
Bruh.
What time do you get there? I'll come keep you company, maybe.
Bruh. 2. Man. I wanted to commentate.
Is
Shit.
Mon there?
Yeah. He wants to know. He asked me if Bubs is coming tonight. I don't know.
Bro, why the fuck does he act like he doesn't know?
He's gotta fix his hair.
Yo, you know what's so funny? Is you know how you two are double dating tomorrow?
Yeah.
He refused to mention that Bubs was going. I'm like, what you doing tomorrow? You busy? And then he's like, I'm going to comedy show with Rick. I'm like, is Bubs going? He's like, I don't know, ask her. Yo.
Yeah, we're not even like sitting next to each other though.
Oh,
We sit
that's
like behind each other. I think.
that's weird.
Yeah, he couldn't get 4 tickets in a row. I guess is what he said.
That's weird. All right, that's cool. Nah, he wants that more alone time.
Yeah, he wants that alone time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he can get the butter beat off. You know what I mean? You know what the butter beat off is?
No, what's the butter? The what?
The butter beat off?
The butter beat off?
Yeah, you don't know what the butter beat off is?
No, tell me what that is.
You never did the butter beat off in the movies?
Bruh, what are you talking about?
Dude, it's when you take the popcorn,
Yeah.
cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn bin, and I'll let you fill out the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
How about
got.
the butter beat off?
I don't know what you're talking about, but we got Lefty in the chat. Says, is the second H a silent letter in James Chun's name? Rick?
I couldn't even tell you how to spell James Chhun.
I
How the
think-
fuck did that guy challenge back on so quickly, though? That's what I'm
Because the first one was a 2-1 grudge. This one is he waited in line.
I see.
Yeah. So to answer Lefty's question, I think it's pronounced Chhun. So you actually pronounce both H's. You go Chhun, and that's the correct pronunciation. He says, stream just popped up, and I love watching pool and playing games as well. Greetings from Florida. Thanks for tuning in, Lefty. Stick around. Tomorrow we got a good match,
Ask
Lefty.
him where he's from in Florida. Ask him where he's from in Florida.
Where in Florida are you from?
Ask him if he knows who Kyle Bova is.
Kyle who?
Bova. B-O-V-A.
Do you know Kyle Bova?
I forgot where my friend lives, bro. Oh, never mind. I remember now.
Who's that?
Who's who?
Kyle Bova.
He's from Florida. He's a pool player.
Good or bad?
Good.
Okay, cool. All right, James Chun scratches into the side pocket. Taco Paco with ball in hand. What do you think about the nickname Jackie Chun? I think it's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Who came up with that one?
Who came up with Jackie Chun?
It was someone we know. Maybe
Is it Patsy? Did Patsy come up with Jackie Chun? I feel like someone else did before that. I don't know. Patsy says, what I want to know is how Rick helps anyone move with those arms.
Dude, fuck out of here.
Patsy says, motherfucker's side table weighs more than him.
Okay. So now we're roasting, huh?
What do you think about that, Rick? Is it true?
You know, stronger than I look, you know what I mean?
Are you?
Like, no.
Okay. Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm not actually. Yo, but I'm getting big, yo. I'm getting big. I started drinking protein shakes.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you, I'm gonna start taking on the gym instead of pool.
Rick says he's going to be working out a lot more and playing less pool. What do you think about that, Patsy? I don't believe him. I can't picture
Did you
Rick.
ever see my dad?
I can't
My dad's
picture you
fucking ripped.
jacked. Yeah, but he's got a different body type. Like he's also got regular sized bones.
Yeah, but like, I'm working on that. I'm working on
Your
that.
dad looks like he's in good shape.
He is. He works out every day.
Ted Beach in the live chat
Players
says,
for the street.
Ted Beach says, hey Rick, can you lift your own body weight? Can you lift 96.5 pounds?
Can I lift 96.5 pounds? No, right now.
Lefty from Florida has responded, Rick.
I don't even remember where the fuck this kid lives.
Bro, he responded. You want to hear his answer?
Where the fuck does this idiot live again?
Bro,
Oh,
do you
I
want to
have
hear his
directions
answer or
on.
not?
Yeah.
He says Bradenton is where I'm from and very familiar of Kyle Bova. When I see him, I try to back him if he wants it. Been a friend of Justin Hall for a long time as well. Bova is a great player.
Nice.
That's cool. Checks out, right? His story checks out?
Story checks out. Story checks out. Story checks out.
Patsy says he's got a home gym for you to come get swole.
Home gym.
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't got a home gym.
Patsy does not have a home gym, apparently. Okay.
Where is there a home gym in it? No way.
Lefty says he's 45 years old and has no reason to lie. Do you know anyone that's 45 years old and does have a reason to lie, Rick?
Yo, we're not doing this right now.
What?
Yo, we're not doing this right
What?
now,
Doing what?
bro. Alright, bro. I gotta go, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about? Yo, stick around for a little.
I have to move, bro. I have to move this
Doing
down here.
what? What am I doing?
Bro, you know what you're doing, bro.
What am I doing?
Oh. Alright, I gotta go now.
Yo, dude.
Yeah, I gotta go now. Peace.
All right, talk to you later. And that was Pickle Rick, chat. That was Pickle Rick. Hope you guys enjoyed that that conversation. And James Chhun is going to be able to get back to the table, but position on 10 pretty tough here. Patsy wondering if Lefty knows his boy Cletus, and apparently he does. Man, Lefty knows everyone. We got July in the live chat as James Chhun scratches into the side pocket. That's a crazy scratch. He nearly got perfect position on the 10 ball as well, and this is going to be 3-1 coming right up for Paco. Unfortunate scratch for Jackie Chhun. All right, Paco to break coming up. Lefty says, where you guys located? Loving the back and forth. We are in Rochester, New York, upstate New York. Billiard Breakdown. The channel name is also the name of the pool hall. July in the chat says, LOL, what's so funny? All right, James Chhun misses the cut.
Please leave your message for
Patsy says Rochester, New York. You probably know a lot of people from there in Florida. Everyone moves to Florida. That is accurate. We do have a live poll in the live chat for our viewers to vote on who you think is going to win. 79% of our viewers believe in Taco Paco. And this is a great shot by Paco. Really a perfect angle on the 4-ball to try to develop that 5. And freezes, or double kisses it right back to where it was.
Mike Johnson for pregame. Play Jay Voelkl.
Scratch. All right, James.
Johnny, pregame.
Key shot here is to roll that cue ball as straight on with the 6 as you can.
Maybe I'll draw into a scratch.
And that is, the hell is that? Why did he do that, chat? Chat, why didn't he just roll forward with it? All right, no shot on the 6. He's got a tough bank with tougher position on the 7. Lefty says we got some great players down here, but everyone plays bar box, not big table, other than Meglino, Bova, and Hall. Yeah, I interviewed Meglino not too long ago. He's got some wisdom. He defeated Shane Wolford in a $260,000 set. Well, 2 sets. And I asked him some questions about it. What's up, Paul?
What up? You call me?
Yeah. Shane Winters versus Ronnie tomorrow. Can you do commentary?
Tomorrow. What time?
Maybe start at 6.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, tomorrow I can do it. It's
Cool.
Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Might ask Vlad too.
Hey, I do have a question for you though. Do you know any good places in Rochester, like that have good cocktails and also food and a good vibe?
And also food.
Ideally, but if it's just good cocktails.
Well, how expensive do you want?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You got money like that?
I mean, when the lady wants to hang out once in 2 weeks, go out, then I don't really care about money.
Hey.
She's off this weekend, but she's flying to Philly tomorrow. She wants to go out tonight.
Yeah, you got your phone handy? You should type it in.
Okay, I do. I mean, I'm talking to you on my phone.
Yeah, so the first one that comes to mind is Flight West.
Flight West. Long Pond Road.
Yeah.
Okay,
You see that bar?
I do. Okay, I do. Looks pretty good.
You should just go there.
Okay. And what's good at this place? They have food. Oh, they have food. Yeah.
And
Looks pretty good.
they have top tier cocktails. Yeah, just go there. You'll be alright.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like our kind of place anyway. So.
And It's like right next to the pool
Okay, sounds good.
hall.
Fly west. Alright, thanks, man.
Yeah. Done.
Alright, or if it's close to the pool hall, we might stop by after.
Yep.
Alright,
It is close by.
okay.
I wonder what their cocktail menu looks like these days.
Let me see. What's well, they have mezcal, scotch, bourbon, sea salt cocktails. Alright, sweet. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Alright, can you remind me tomorrow? I'll be here. I'm basically going to be free this weekend. Somewhat free.
All right, cool. So yeah, tomorrow 6 p.m. I'm gonna see if Vlad wants to do it. Who else would you want to do commentary with? Rick can't do it. He's got a date with Bubs.
Rick?
Yeah.
Rick has a fiance.
Yeah, the fiance's going too.
Oh, just what's going on with them and Bubs?
No, Mon's going too.
Oh, Mon's. I was like,
Yeah.
interesting.
But Mom won't admit it though.
And mine is like a little dog.
Yo, I'm like, yo, Mom, what you doing tomorrow? He's like, I'm hanging out with Rick. I'm like,
He
bruh.
won't say he's hanging out with Bubs. And
Yeah.
You think Bubs is going to be able to lock him down? Probably, right?
See, here's the question. Is Bubs likely to find a better man, or is Mon likely to find a better woman?
Bubs is likely to find a better man.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, Mon needs to lock her down.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what kind of person she is. I don't know her that well, but
All right.
any, as long as she's a decent person, she's got a good character and personality.
Yeah,
She seems to have a good personality.
Yeah, she seems like she's got a good heart.
Yeah, so in that case, she shouldn't have any trouble finding a good man.
And Mon's all right too. He's just
Yeah,
he's just Mon.
right. Okay, cool.
All right, Shane Winters and Ronnie tomorrow.
What's the spot?
15 to 13 in 10 ball, and then race to 3 in 1 pocket.
For how much?
I don't know yet.
Cool. Alright. Well, I'm calling guys and tell her we're going here. Oh, she's gonna be here in a second.
How about you just don't tell her? Tell her it's a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
because then she's gonna be
Alright.
Googling all that shit, you know.
Alright. Sounds good. I'll take her there. Do I need a reservation? They suggest a reservation.
Then make one. I don't know. It can't be as hard as the other place we go to for prime rib.
Today it's let's do 9 p.m. Let's see. 8:45 p.m. Should be fine. Sign in. We're holding this table. 5-minute grace period. Alright, I'm making a reservation.
Sweet.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike.
Yep. See ya.
Bye bye.
All right, guys, and that was Paul Jacob. You'll be seeing him do live commentary on Shane Winters versus Ron Costanzo tomorrow. That's going to be at 6. Patsy wants to know if I'm watching the fights tomorrow. Israel Adesanya, man. Man, does Israel Adesanya still fight, bro? And I'll be right back. I got to do something at the bar. All right, guys, I'm back. So, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Who do you got, Patsy? Israel Adesanya versus Joe. Lefty tells a joke. Why did the turtle cross the road? To get to the Shell station. Okay, buddy. Thank you for the dad joke. We appreciate it. Not as funny as the one joke Dan Charlo told. Almost killed someone in the commentary booth the other day. James Chhun misses the 7. And Paco back at the table. Patsy wants Izzy to win. Lefty says Shane Winters is a silent killer. People forget about. Plays with Danny Smith a lot. No fear with lots of gamble. That is true. Shane Winters and I, we have a pretty good relationship. Just had lunch with him today. That Laos food hits different. It's good stuff. Shout out to Shane Winters and his, I guess, mother-in-law. She makes some good food. And James, he leaves himself a tough shot on the 9. Can he pot this with position, avoiding that scratch into the side? Great shot. One more bank. One more big bank needed here. Patsy says if Izzy loses, he probably retires. And I would agree with you. A 4-fight losing streak is quite substantial. That's it's tough to recover from that. Yo, Lefty, pay attention to the screen. Here's a video of me at Shane Winters having lunch together, and Paco is able to make it 5-1 now. Check it out. Yo, that mother-in-law is crazy. She kept punching me in the arm. I don't know why she kept punching me in the arm. And I think her alcohol tolerance is higher than Shane Winters. Score's now 5-1. Taco Paco. Killing it. James Chhun giving Paco plenty of opportunities here. Needs to stop choking near the end. Try to get those nice positional plays to make your life easier. Lefty says, appreciate the chat. We'll continue to follow. Thank you, sir. 9-ball drops. That was close. trying to draw the path, but this one's kind of hard to predict. Paco's got a new strategy. Let James Chhun get to the 9 ball and then shoot the rest. Lefty says, awesome, thanks for showing. Can't hang anymore on the drinking scale. Hope you had a blast. Yeah, it's fun. He's going to be in tomorrow shooting against Ron Costanzia, Rochester, New York's best player. Make sure you stick around for that match. And James does leave Paco with the 6 in the corner pocket. Let's see if Paco can work this cue ball back towards the 7. He cannot.
Bank it on the side.
On the way back, timey shot. And this may be relatively safe for Paco. Cue ball could scratch into the side pocket. Lefty says he has subscribed, so he will be watching. Thank you very much, Lefty, for subscribing. And if you are on Instagram, check me out on Instagram, Billiard Breakdown. Patsy wants to know if I'm bringing out the McLaren tomorrow. If the weather's good, I'll bring it. What's the weather supposed to be like? Is it nice? I brought it out tonight. And Sean Zhang brought out his cool ride, too. All right, Paco. Let's see if you got the bank. All right, James Chhun, make it 2-5. Do it up. It's pretty good. That's damn near perfect. Can James make it 2-5 here? And James Chhun sinks the 10 ball. Well done. Score is now 2-5. Lefty wants to know what color my McLaren is. Let's take a look here if I got a picture. Well, I have a recent Instagram story for it. There's the McLaren. Sean has the Porsche 911 Turbo S. Sweet ride. And here is a drawing of Mon and Bubs. Is that a foul? That is a foul.
Never got the rail. I came off the rail into the one.
Palvaras in the live chat says, Palavras says, only old people can see this. Yeah, man, I agree. What are you looking at exactly? James, with ball in hand, leaves himself a little sharp on the 2-ball. Yo, chat. Efren's homeboy just texted me. He says, "How you doing?" So let's see if we can get Efren here. Lefty says, happy for your success. Always been a car hunter with my nephew. We've seen every car, but want to someday own one. I hope you get it. It is very achievable, and if that's the goal, then you should be able to get there. Patsy says a GT3 or GT4 RS would be crazy, but the Turbo S is more realistic and almost as cool of a car. Dude, those stock wings on the RSs are actually like freaking nasty. Paco here gets a bit sharp on the 8-ball. Position on the 9 is going to be a little tough. He might have to go 3 rails for position on the 9. Leaves himself a bank. It's makeable though. He misses it, and James Chhun back at the table. He does have a decent shot at the 9 here. Lefty says he's been a Ferrari fan, but would choose an Aston Martin first. You're talking about like the DB, what is it, 12s? Or Vantage? Which one? All right, so Efren's guy is going to talk to me later tonight. Efren's manager is going to call me tonight. All right, so we got big things happening, chat. Big things. And unfortunate miss here for James. Paco back at the table to make it 6-2. Can he do it? He can. Good attempt on that 9 ball by James, but catches that 10 ball end. Does not drop for him. Patsy says his all-time dream car is still an R34 GTR. Is that the classic one, the boxy looking one?
Actually, you know what? We'll split up, so we can come more around. I'll go left, you go through
GTRs are nice, but they're just not modern enough to appeal to me. I get the JDM car culture and all that. Just not my style. Ted Beach says 69 Roadrunner. I'm guessing that's an American car. And Paco gets a nice safe behind the 3 ball. Well played. Lots of angles here cut off for James. He's going to have to probably hit this with some left spin. Doesn't get there. Paco with ball in hand. Patsy wants the Paul Walker silver and blue Nissan GTR. Lefty says he likes the DB12 Superleggera model. Make sure you buy Aston Martin used. Used with warranty. Depreciation on Aston Martin's crazy.
Is that a question you need to be asking?
Patsy says only German cars he likes are Porsches, Japanese, or American. Man, you're too picky. Too picky, man. Ted Beach confirms. It's a 1969 muscle car.
That's right.
Nice shot with position by Paco. Lefty wants to know what model my McLaren is. It's a 570S. before the McLaren, I had a matte black Huracan. That was beautiful. I've got a picture of my matte black Huracan I can show you guys. All right, so coming up on the screen is going to be my matte black Huracan just right after this shot from Paco. This is the 5. And this is when I first got the car. It's pretty sweet. I was pretty happy with that ride. Tiger Hermano's in the chat. What's up, Tiger? Lefty says, sweet, you've done good in life. Wish I was hanging with you. Love Lambos, especially the Aventador and Voelkl. Dude, the Aventador and Voelkl, man, I couldn't even imagine spending the money on that. Maybe someday, but those cars are actually insane. But look, here's the thing. These cars are easily purchasable. Not easy. All right, it takes work, but it's not like impossible or improbable. Easy is the wrong word, but it's very doable. And if that's what you're hoping to get someday, then you should be able to eventually without a problem. Patsy says, I've heard McLarens have a lot of issues, but mine's been super reliable, actually. I haven't had a single problem with my McLaren, and the previous owner that I bought it from took really good care of it, so that's been nice. And James Chhun finds himself behind the 10 ball. Jim Cartezo says, hey, Mike, I just got the pre-bill for my hospital stay. It was $215,000. It looks like you're going to have to hold off on buying yourself a Lambo. But Jim, glad you're okay. It's a good sign that you're still alive. Jim says he's happy to be alive. And everyone else is happy you're alive as well. Lefty says he's happy seeing his nephew get to sit in all these cars. It's been a hobby for the past 7 years. Awesome. No, it's a fun hobby to have, but, you know, just make sure your nephew knows that it's very achievable to not just sit in other people's cars, but to have one of his own. If he knows that, then, you know, he's got something to work towards, and he's got something to help him try to figure out creative ways to make a lot of money. And you don't even need a bulk amount of money. You need to be able to afford the monthly payment with your debt to income ratio. So, you know, just make sure he knows that it's plausible that he owns one of these cars, and it's very achievable for him. Tiger Hermano says life goes by really fast. Only variable is how fast. Very deep from our Mexican friend. Glad your Wi-Fi is still reliable out in Mexico. Patsy wonders if I like the McLaren or the Lamborghini better. That's a tough question. You know, both cars were actually really nice. Or are really nice. The McLaren was a little faster, or is a little faster. I think I like the McLaren better, but it's not by much. You know, both cars were awesome, and both cars are plenty fast. I love the sound of both cars. I think the Huracan sounded better. The car exhaust sounded better than my McLaren exhaust. But, you know, the McLaren just has, it is faster. It's got cool doors. I like the wing on my McLaren, but the Huracan, the matte black paint, is fierce, you know, and it was a very special edition paint from Lamborghini. So that paint job is an extra $14,000. Score 7-2 in a race to 9, guys. We got July in the chat. Says great artwork. Patsy says he's got to get into the rental business. Jim is wondering how much value did the Huracan lose from the time I bought it till the time I sold it. Special edition paint, give me a break. So the car probably lost about $40,000. Yeah, the car lost maybe $45,000 in value from when I bought it. Blade says, "Let's go, Paco." Nick Stoller in the chat. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, Nick. Lefty says Bugatti costs $26,000 for an oil change. I've heard that. Jim says, why not just burn a $100 bill and throw it out your back window every year? Or every day? I did. It was a lot of fun.
Shut up and take my money.
July buys Paco a drink. Tell him Hispanics stick together. Sounds good. Jim says both Mike and I are married and I'm not interested in the beaches. And thank you for the purchase, July. Jim, I guess you'll never know the joys of owning a supercar. It's not for you. It's okay, bro. I'll be right back. I gotta get Paco a shot. Jim says July beat him to buying Paco a drink, and July says it's spelled like July, but it's pronounced July. I'll be back. Yo, Chad, Jim Cartesos don't even have a driver's license, and he's talking about, oh, I don't know why you would buy a car. Bro, chill out, Jim. Thanks for the donation. Jim says, very best of luck to Jackie Chhun. And let me walk out this Jack Fire shot first for Taco Paco.
smile on your face. Like the note's always going to be bad. We're trying to figure out.
That was you? Yeah. Thank you. Next time you say get the foot out of your ass and fucking start shooting.
All right, Jim. And Paco, as well as James Chhun, thanks both July as well as Jim Cartesos. Thank you, guys. Lefty in the chat asks, are you the guy that I've seen interviewing all the players at the Derby? I'll let you take a guess. And don't look at the color of my hoodie. It's going to give it away. $3 to tip the bar. Thank you, Jim.
Oh my God, hit the fucking ball.
Paco hits it a bit too soft there. And that's going to be an excellent recovery shot by Paco. Well done. Lefty says, I thought that was you interviewing the players at the Derby. Love those videos and appreciate what you're doing. Thank you very much. And Paco overdraws this cue ball for the 10. Yeah, thank you very much, Lefty. Glad you've seen the videos and glad you like them. And Paco chokes on the 10 ball. James Chhun, he's going to be able to make it 3-7. Jim says Paco's not happy about his speed control. Reasonable. All right, score is now 7-3 in a race to 9.
This is the first time the whole night I hit a draw shot like that. The first time the whole night.
Jim says, damn it, Paco. Damn it indeed. This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments. And trick shots that shouldn't work, but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You, and you.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown. All right, James Chhun breaks. Lefty wondering, who is your favorite player to be around? Alex Pagulayan is my all-time favorite, better in person than on screen. Alex Pagulayan is substantially better in person. I mean, the guy's friendly to everyone. Yeah, he's a legend at the game. So, yeah, Alex is fantastic. Let me think. My favorite person to be around at the Derby City Classic. I mean, Shane Winters and Danny Smith, those guys are always fun for me to be around just because I'm friends with them. It's always a good time. It is always good to see Federer and Shane Van Boening. Shane Van Boening and I, we have a very, we joke around with each other a lot, like very sarcastic, dry, and lots of middle fingers. So it's fun just to kind of socialize with SVB in that way. Federer Goris, I mean, the guy's a monster at pool. The best, if not one of the best at the game, and it's always good to see him, say hi to him. John Mora is freaking hilarious to be around. I told him he had no game to pick up girls, and he told me he has more game in his pinky than I do in my whole body. So that's fun. Who else is good to be around? Evan Lunda is surprisingly cool. Oscar Dominguez is cool. Yeah, I don't know. Patsy says, "Show Lefty the picture you got sent the other day." Nah, I can't be posting that online. But it is a good one. It's Shane Van Boening texted me something while wearing my Billiard Breakdown hoodie, and that's always a pleasure to see. Jim says Paco's recovering a bit here. Man, you're recovering a bit here. Safe? Safe.
Stupid shots. Stupid shots.
Lefty says you did that road trip interview with Shane Van Boening. I've met most of them. Went to Atlantic City. In 2024, came home with a blood clot in my leg. Don't know what to tell you on that one. Got to stop eating so much pizza. Right, Jim? And yeah, that car interview I did with Shane Van Boening, it was a good time. We actually cracked some beers, some Coronas in the backseat of the car, and that's out of character. A little bit out of character. HR Biggs in the chat says, "Yo quiero taco Paco Bell." Very creative. Very creative. Jim says, "I'm certainly off pizza logs after trying to eat the nasty dog shit you serve up at Billiard Breakdown. Everyone loves the pizza logs except you. And you should have finished it. It's good for you. It's got a lot of protein." Lefty says, "It's probably, it must have been the $54 pizza I bought in Atlantic City, since that's all I could get. That is a ripoff." Big miss. James Chhun here. He's got the combination 6-7. Oh. That's a thing, right? That's a thing? 6-7 combination? Right, Bubs? Misses it. Patsy says Paco has no idea what you just said. Don't know what you're talking about. Jim says first he says I need to get off pizza, then he tells me I should have eaten his lousy chow. You should have. It's good for you. Lots of protein. Paco misses the 7 ball. Nick Stoller thinks something is funny up in here. Jim Carateso is looking for Rock Valencourt. Aren't we all? Lefty says Jim needs to chill out. If you're an adult, make your own decisions. Jim tries his best, Lefty. He tries his best. Should have finished those pizza logs. Lefty says Jim should eat Greek yogurt every day instead of pizza. Jim's favorite part of Greek yogurt is the white creaminess. James Chhun, he has to shoot over the 9. And center of the table for the 8. Not a bad leave. HR Big says gross. Patsy likes the rice bowls. Jim likes the mozzarella sticks and onion rings. But Jim, have you ever tried the pizza logs? I think you should give it a second chance. Nice shot by Paco. Does he get behind the 10? Looks like he's got the back cut. Jim says he's on a diet. And the 9 ball is in a little bit of a tough cut here for James. Great shot by James Chhun here. Looking to make it 4-7. I think Paco's getting nervous. What do you think? Damn. Damn. Jackie Chhun misses the 10 ball. Paco, he's got to send out a message right before he shoots this shot. Jim says he's going to come up to billiard breakdown after he pays off his crazy ass hospital bill and play Rock Valencourt for $100,000. Sure you are, Jim. Taco Paco is on the hill, guys. He's on the hill, and we got Le Bavu in the live chat. What's up, Le Bavu? Thanks for joining in. This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments and trick shots that shouldn't work but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown. And Taco Paco for the break. Yo, if this match between Rock Valencourt and Jim Cartezos happens, it's crazy. Slade says, just happy they serve food. It's a pool hall. Serving food, fix your expectations. Yo, we got to get Jim Cartezos versus Rock Valencourt going. Rock Valencourt, where you at, bro? Stop hiding. Lefty wondering if I actually play or if I'm just busy with business. I am typically just busy with business, but I try to get a little practice in every day. HR Big says Paco has a hairline some might call the bell. The bell is crazy. The bell is something else.
Winning, but it ain't good.
Let's take a look at the bell, guys.
How you do?
Terrible. I shouldn't have showed up.
Patsy says Mike plays but loses to 262 Fargo rated players. This is a true story. It did happen in a race to one. Chat.
Bad night. Overall. No. No, yeah.
All right, there's the bell, chat.
Correct. Correct. Blame my father.
If I didn't take Spanish serious in high school, I probably would have moved it.
I hated my Spanish teacher, that's why I did it. I failed Spanish on purpose because I didn't care for it.
HR Biggs telling Rock Valencourt to not be scared or scared.
We'll bank it.
Two ball almost goes. HR Biggs says the patch dangling on his forehead is the dinger. Damn, HR Biggs, what did Paco do to you, bro? Pazzy says, thank God for one-game races, because I beat his ass at his house. Jim Carteso says, shit, I once lost to a guy with tunnel vision that left him legally blind. Are you sure you can beat Rock Valencourt if you can't beat someone who's blind? Because the odds on that are rough. Le Bavu says, I think James has given up. I was rooting for the comeback. Yep. I can't tell you for sure if James has given up, but he definitely knows it's an uphill battle to win 6 in a row against Taco Paco. That's tough. That's a tough ask. Lefty says, I love this stream so much, more than post-up. Collins and Molina just aren't for me. Love this and glad I found your channel. Thank you very much, Lefty. Appreciate it. Yeah, hope you tune in more. We've got good matches all the time. Taco Paco catches the 8 ball on the way back up for the 6. Divine MK3 says teammates battling.
I said he would be 5 games in a row.
No, when I was down 5 games, I was like just one
All night long.
Jim says I just need the proper motivation, and Rock Valencourt is that motivation. You think you can get good enough at pool to beat someone who's 5 something Fargo? Jim? Rock Valencourt's probably not here in the chat right now because he's putting that money together. Jim says Communist Canucks. That's my favorite team. Lefty's wondering if this is a tournament or a head-to-head match. This is just a head-to-head match. And what you're seeing right now, Lefty, is it's the top 20 players in Rochester, New York, and James is not on that list. Paco is, and James is trying to get on that list by defeating Paco. But it looks like it may not be happening. This is a 1v1 heads-up match. And Le Bavu says GG's. GG's indeed.
Yeah. So am I. Don't worry.
All right, and Paco defeats James. We did just have a little bit of lag there, but Paco takes the win. Congratulations.
Sorry, I couldn't give you a good game tonight.
Dude, I couldn't give you a good game either. Dude, we were going.
Final score is 9-3. Stick around for a quick post-match interview with Paco Morales. We'll be right back. Paco's going to come in shortly. We're going to talk to him. If you guys have any questions for Paco, type them in the chat, and I will ask away. All right, guys, I'm here with Paco Morales. Final score is 9-3, and doesn't seem like it was close at all. The whole time.
No, but I still shot bad.
You still shot bad?
Yeah, I still shot bad.
So you did give him a lot of chances to actually just kind of keep it close, but he was just never able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what do you think of your game?
It was horrible today. I can't see the edge of the ball right now.
Why is that?
Long work week. Contacts aren't playing good. I cannot see. In practice before with the sun out, I was like, oh, maybe that would be better when the sun goes down. No, it didn't change. I can't see the edge of a ball right now.
Well, you shoot pretty good for not being able to see the edge of the ball.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I gave him probably 2 or 3, 8, 9 outs.
Yeah, and Jim Caratesos here just donated another Jack Fire to you.
I appreciate that, Jim. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. And July got you the first one, right?
She did, yes.
Hispanics stick together.
Stick together, yeah.
And then
she made fun of me because I don't speak Spanish.
And then Jim bought a Corona for James.
Very nice. Thank you. That's appreciated. Anything's appreciated for it,
Yeah, thank you guys for the donations. So, Paco, I mean, you played James what? Is this the second time you've played him?
No, he played Rob Morley last.
Okay. It was Rob Morley for the grudge match, was it?
Yeah.
2-1?
Yeah, he played him 2-1 like a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago.
Yep.
Which is funny because Rob Morley at that point in time was my teammate. James is actually my teammate. I play with. He's on my team on Wednesdays.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
I know his game, I know his style, and I know he doesn't play enough on the 9-footers. And
right.
I don't know if that was part of the reason why I was just shooting a little loose. But I can't see the edge of a ball tonight. I can't.
Yeah. Lefty in the chat says that was fun to watch. Great shooting, Paco. Keep my eye out for him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That definitely wasn't pun intended because he's new to the.
Yeah,
the chat.
no, probably. I doubt that was pun intended. There's only a select few that know about that pun.
Yeah.
Patsy, screw you. My saves were bad tonight, all night, because I didn't hit the right side of the ball.
So, you interested in taking on more challengers, or you trying to move up?
I mean, whichever one's sooner.
You know which one's sooner.
The challenge. So who's the next person then? I mean,
let's take a look here.
Let's
see
take a
what
look.
we got here.
I know I have either Will Rhodes or Rob Morley for a challenge up.
Next one up is Nick Stoller.
Nick Stoller. Ooh. I'll take him. That's fine.
You'll take Nick Stoller?
Yeah, I'll take a shot at Nick Stoller.
Yo, Nick Stoller, you hear that? Nick was in the chat.
Was he? I hope
or
he still is.
He still is. So I think
same game. 10 ball. Call your ball.
Yeah.
All ball fouls. I don't mind. I'd rather play. I've said it since October. I would rather play than wait.
Cool.
I'm okay with it.
And dude, you've been speed running through the entire challenge list, and you're still here. So that's a good sign.
It's been since October.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's five, almost 6 months now that I've been shooting.
Yeah.
Almost in the same spot. I think I went up one spot because somebody dropped.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is.
And Nick Stoller gives you a thumbs up, says let's do it.
All right, cool. We'll set it up.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream today. Well done to Paco Morales defeats James Chhun. Good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning into Billiard Breakdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.